I knew God wanted me to start this church. He wanted me to start a church for people that would normally never go to church, that would normally never step foot into a traditional church building, a traditional church environment. My first message was entitled, "You Don't Clean Up Before You Take a Shower." And I didn't know that it was going to be a church. I just knew I had to preach this one message to all my friends and to all the fans of my band. I never wanted to be a pastor. I still don't half the time. This is the hardest job I've ever done in my life. But it's like all of a sudden something began to shift, and I started a Bible study in my drummer's living room where we had like 21 people total. We stick to the same gospel, but again, we are far from traditional. Even if you look at our church shirts and everything, it's skulls and wings, it's Maltese crosses, it's, you know, we try to go against the grain. I purposely dress like this every week because I don't ever want to outdress the congregants. If a family comes to the First Heavy Metal Church of Christ and they're poor, I don't want them feeling less than or feeling like a self-esteem low because everybody else is decked out.
I am yours, and you are mine.
That's why we look the way we do, why we hold service at noon. We're hoping to catch people that may have partied all night before. We don't have a dress code. We play a lot of heavy rock outside of the normal Sunday service. But when Sunday comes around, we are trying to appeal to everyone. So, you know, we'll offer free earplugs for, you know, for our older people and everything. But we don't get too heavy on a Sunday. We'll still do rock and roll, but just not the gunk, 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 you know, that kind of stuff. We don't add to or take anything away from the Bible. We preach sound doctrine. That's why a lot of the naysayers that we had from other churches and stuff, they'll look at our appearance and think, oh, you know, that can't be a real church. But then when they hear what we preach, oh, okay, they're preaching sound doctrine. They just look different.